جمال الوجود بذكر الإله وتصفو الحياة بنور هدى جمال الوجود بذكر الإله وتصفو الحياة بنور هدى وتطلب نفس له.
Tasneem and Zaid are in the midst of argument when the doorbell starts to ring.
Now what?
I'll go and see. All right, I'm coming.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum salam.
We hear from the masjid with the Jamaat.
Subhanallah. You mean the Jamaat even does work in this area?
The Jamaat does work everywhere, brother.
Good to hear. Where did you get my address?
I gave it to the Jamaat, Brother Zaid.
Oh, Maulana. I didn't see you standing there. Are you here with the Jamaat?
Gee, is this a convenient time, Zaid? We'd like to speak to you for a few minutes.
Maulana, we were actually in the midst of some family stuff that we're sorting out.
No problem, brother. We'll come back some other time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Maulana, if you don't mind, you can stay on. Maybe you can sit in on the meeting with us. We really do need an advisor.
All right. Brothers, you carry on. I'll catch up with you on the next street. Maybe you should check if it's all right with your family, Zaid.
Zaid leaves Maulana Ismail in the foyer and goes into the lounge where the family is gathered, except for Zinira, who has gone to bed. Tasneem and Aziza have also joined them, and Zaid tells the ladies to don their hijab so that Maulana and Zaid can sit in on their meeting. They get their abayas and scarves and return to the lounge covered up.
Assalamu alaikum.
Everyone, this is Maulana Ismail, Dayyan's Hifd Ustad.
Wa alaikum salam. Maulana, good to meet you, even though these are not the best of circumstances.
Zaid, does he really have to be here? This is a family meeting.
It's not a problem. I can leave if Appa doesn't want me here.
No, Maulana will be sitting in on the meeting. Deyan is his student and Maulana helped me to find him. I feel that he will be able to advise us correctly in this matter and give us some guidance at least. Deyan, you can tell us what happened this afternoon.
I just want to say that I'm sorry.
Sorry is in its place, but I want to know what led you to bunk madrasa and visit the church instead.
It's not like you think it is, Daddy.
Then you'd better explain how it is, before I take out my belt and give you a solid hiding, Deyan.
Brother Zaid, calm down, man.
Zaid, son, it's not like you to get so angry. Give the boy a chance to speak. Come, Deyan, tell us what happened.
Well, when I got to the masjid this afternoon, my friends were waiting for me by the wall. I told them that I had to go into class, but they said they had something urgent to show me. So instead of going into the masjid, I went with them.
What? Where did you go? That you ended up in a church out of all places?
We went to see a new gaming station that one of the guys had set up at his house. And after that, we kind of got talking, and Tsepo, well, he suggested that we go to the church.
That's really strange, Deyan. Why would a group of teenage boys hang out in a church?
So you just went along with them? Whew, where's your sense, Deyan?
Daddy, these three boys are really struggling with their beliefs. I thought if I agreed to go to the church, I would be able to point out why they should be following Islam instead of any other religion.
Oh, and suddenly you have so much knowledge on deen, eh? That you can go along and guide your friends.
Daddy, you asked Deyan to explain himself. Just give him a chance to tell you the full story.
Yes, Brother Zaid. We need to hear all the details before passing any judgment. And it is the duty of every Muslim to guide those gone astray.
Fine, then carry on.
So we walked to the church a few blocks away, the one you found me at. And we went inside. Then Tsepo kind of showed us all the rituals they follow in church. And one of the other guys, he was also brought up a Christian. He kind of gave his version of it, although he's not a Christian anymore.
Oh, he reverted to Islam?
No, he kind of also got lost along the way. And well, he's an atheist now.
Deyan, are you hanging out with boys that don't have any beliefs at all? Ya Allah.
I didn't realize it when I made friends with them.
I can't believe this, Deyan. Who are these new friends of yours? Are they the ones you've been with every time you've bunked class?
Yes. Their names are Tsepo, Andre and Fuad. I thought I could guide them, you know.
Hang on, do you mean Fuad said that?
Gee.
Fuad is bad news, Deyan. He started doing hifz a couple of years ago with me at his mother's insistence. But he was always questioning the deen. I don't think you should be hanging around with him.
And the other two, Tsepo and Andre, they're not Muslim, right? So why would you need to guide them?
Neither of them are Muslim, but they seem to have lost their way spiritually. So I'm trying to get them back on track.
Wait, let's get back to the point. Once you were in the church, what did you do, my boy?
Nothing much. Tsepo and Andre showed me and Fuad around, and then Tsepo went and knelt at the altar. He asked me to try it, but I felt so uncomfortable and out of place that I refused. I told them that I'm a Muslim and that my conscience would never allow me to do a thing like that.
Well done, Deyan.
Mommy, Daddy, I know that these boys are totally off track. They don't identify with any particular religion. I thought maybe I was also like that, but as soon as I stepped into that church, I knew immediately that I am a Muslim at my core, and I don't want to follow any other religion or way of life. In fact, when Maulana came up to call me, I was looking for a way to escape, but I didn't know how to. I'm so glad that Maulana came when he did. It gave me the perfect excuse to leave.
Oh, Dayyan, Allah saved you and protected you from going astray. You know, sometimes when we want to escape something that we know is wrong, Allah sees our intention and grants us a way out from the situation through some other means.
Alhamdulillah, you really did get saved, Deyan.
Are relieved that their son has not turned his back on the deen. While everyone is distracted by Maulana Ismail leaving and Dada Rashid having to be settled into bed for the night, Sarah slips out and goes upstairs to her room. She closes the door softly behind her and lies down on her bed. She starts to sob into her pillow and does not hear her aunt when she softly enters the room.
Sarah, what's wrong, child? What's the matter?
No, nothing.
Okay, shh. Don't cry, my child. Whatever it is, it's never too late to fix it.
It is. Oh, Azzy, I've done something terrible.
Would you like to tell me about it? Maybe I can help you. Here, dry your tears.
Azzy, you remember that boy I told you I was tutoring?
Yes. You said his name is David, right?
Well, I don't know how it happened, but I kind of got involved with him.
You mean you dating?
Yes, I suppose.
Oh no, child. I suspected as much.
You did? But how? I mean,
I've been watching you since you've mentioned him. You have this moony, faraway look on your face all the time, and you seem distracted. I did think that you might be in a relationship with this boy.
Mommy and Daddy haven't even noticed. They don't even care what I get up to.
Don't be angry with them, Sarah. Your parents have too much going on right now. And if they did know, they would definitely have stopped you.
Yeah, they never allow me any freedom at all. That's why I had to lie and sneak around behind their backs. I mean, everyone else has a boyfriend, so why can't I?
Your parents don't allow you certain freedoms because those freedoms are against the principles of Deen. In Islam, a woman is like a precious gem that has to be protected. And your mommy and daddy just want to protect you like they've been doing from the time you were a little baby. Oh, Sarah, you know you're not allowed to date.
I know, Azzy. All this time, I was so sure that going out with David wasn't a big deal, you know. But when I heard what Dayyan said about having doubtful religious beliefs, I realized that what I'm doing is so wrong. And now it's too late.
What do you mean?
I think I've fallen in love with David.
Oh, child. You know, love is a very strange thing. When you're young, a boy just has to give you a little bit of attention, and suddenly you feel that you're in love with him. Sarah, true love only comes after you're married. What you're feeling right now is only the whisperings of shaitan and not real love for this boy.
Do you really think so?
Definitely. And you know, Sarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so merciful. Even when we're doing wrong, we can always turn back to Him and seek His forgiveness. His doors are always open. All you have to do is raise your hands and ask for Him to forgive you.
وميض الحب ألبسني حنينا لم يغب عني لأني منك هل أنسى بأنك دائما مني وميض الحب ألبسني حنينا لم يغب عني لأني منك هل أنسى بأنك دائما مني بأنك دائما مني ويمنح عمرنا دفئا
Psychology in Islam is used in everyday practices, but under different guises, such as spiritualism. Islam values the importance of good mental health and emotional well-being. Let us take the case of negative responses. If we are told the word no, there is a sudden release of stress-producing hormones and neurotransmitters in our brains. These chemicals immediately interrupt the normal functioning of our brain, impairing logic, reason, language processing, and communication. If the language is destructive or causes harm, then the longer we are likely to ruminate on it. This can lead to damage to key structures that regulate our memory, feelings, and emotions. This in turn will lead to disrupted sleep, a change in appetite, and the ability to feel happy. Each time we vocalize this negativity, more chemicals are released in our brain, increasing anxiety and irritability. These destructive thought patterns and language can affect one's mental well-being.
أنا الابن الذي يلقى عطاء أبويه بالبر جناح الذل يخفضه.
Later that night, after the family all retires to bed, Zaid and Tasneem are finally alone in their room. They are both still angry with each other after the earlier outburst. Tasneem is in the bathroom, brushing her teeth, when suddenly her phone rings. Zaid hesitates at first, but when he sees no caller identity on the screen, he answers his wife's phone.
Hello?
Salams, is Tasneem there, please?
Who is this?
It's Riza, a Pilates instructor. But if this isn't a good time, I'll call back.
It's almost midnight. Of course it isn't a good time. What's this about?
I just wanted to check if she's managed to do the fitness videos, but no worries. I'll call back in the morning. Thanks.
Who are you speaking to, Zaid?
That was your fitness instructor calling at this time of the night, Tasneem.
Well, what did he want?
He wanted to know about the fitness videos you are supposed to be making for him. How dare he call you at this time of the night, Tasneem?
No, Zaid. Stop overreacting. You get calls from work at all times of the night. And Riza was calling on a work-related issue.
So suddenly, making fitness videos is work-related. At 12 p.m., hey?
He is paying me for it. So yes, it is.
Tasneem, this has gone out of hand. It's one thing posting deco videos, but making fitness videos is outrageous, woman.
Fine then. What do you want me to do?
I want you to stop posting videos on social media right now.
Don't be ridiculous, Zaid. Those videos are harmless. I even showed them to you.
Tasneem, you know that's not true. And this influencer culture thing is just not on. You are just getting deeper and deeper into this mess. And now, I want it to stop immediately.
All right. I'll stop posting the videos that have me in them. Will that make you happy?
Tess, that's not enough. I want you to get off TikTok and stop making videos altogether. Look, be realistic. If you continue to do the ones that only have the deco ideas in them, then eventually you'll be tempted to start making ones that feature you in them again. So, just stop it, Tasneem.
I think that's totally unfair of you. What else am I supposed to do with my time?
It's the only thing that keeps me happy.
I'm sure you can find other things to fill in your time. There's so much more to do in the house.
Fine then. I'll go back to work.
You know, I don't want you to work anymore. That's it.
It's always about what you once said, never about me. And you know what? I've had enough.
Tasneem, stop shouting. Everyone is asleep.
No? See? All you care about is everyone else. I can't take it anymore.
Zinira wakes up to the sound of a loud crash and glass shattering. She jumps out of bed and rushes to her parents' room, stunned to see her father passed out on the floor, blood dripping from his temple, with bits of broken, shattered glass all around him.
Ya Allah, Diddy! Diddy, wake up! Mommy, what have you done?